So here we have this week's sneaker news, and there seems to be quite a lot to get through, so I'll get started. The first one up, which just came out of pretty much nowhere really, is the Fragment Nike Air Zoom Spiridon pack. And this is coming in two colorways. It's the white colorway, and then there's also a black colorway. I did, I think, preview these maybe the week before, but I didn't realise the date would be so soon. It's supposed to be releasing on the 5th as of this moment, which is crazy actually, because we've had a lot of releases this past sort of November and coming into December, which I thought December was going to be quiet, but it doesn't seem like it. I think it's going to carry on. But I actually like these. I think these are really nice. I think obviously they'll be really limited, and I know there's a GR version of the Spiridon coming out, but I actually prefer this version, maybe because it just looks a bit simpler and a bit more tidy, and probably more easy to wear as well. And also on the 5th of December, I've got the Tela Diamo Jordan Flight Court. So this is a trainer that is from Jordan brand, new. It's supposed to have like a skating influence. I do like the silhouette. I think it's quite nice and also reasonably priced as well. I think my only issue with these is probably just the heel. I'm not too much of a fan of how the heel looks. But overall, you know, the aesthetics looks more like a Jordan 5 low, which is not a bad thing. I don't think there'll be much cushioning in there by the looks of it. And on the 11th of December, I've got the Travis Scott X Nike Zoom Field Jaxx in Limelight. Again, I just feel like these will be very limited, and I personally don't really like the way they look. I think there's certain colorways that look fine. I think maybe a bit different on feet, but I just don't think the Spiridon midsole outsole matches up with the upper. I prefer just, you know, the regular Spiridon model. But, you know, obviously if I hit on for retail, I'll give them a try, but just, you know, I'm not that fussed about grabbing them. And also in December, I think one of these, again, Puma MB 04s, Lamellos, that is quite cool. Again, you know, especially if you're playing on the basketball court, it's a good flex in my opinion. And this is the Turtles pack. And what I like about this is the fact that you can probably buy both of these colorways and swap them about. So I think you can like mix and match them, which I think is really cool. And also in December, we've got the Corteiz Nike Air Huarache Black Pony Hair. I think this is something that everyone was sort of waiting on, to be honest. I think because everyone preferred the black colorway, but seeing them up close like this, just a preview picture, I feel like we've probably been catfished, in all honesty. I'm just not a fan of pony hair, but I know maybe some others are, but just a simple black sneaker would have done the trick. And you know, I managed to get the light bone colorway on the sneakers app, which I'll probably do a review on early next week once I get the pairs in. And for me, that's probably the nicest colorway. And you know, if I didn't get those, then maybe I would have went for the grey pair. But this particular black one, just not interested because of the fact that it's got pony hair on it. But I actually do like the silhouette overall, and also what Corteiz have done to it in terms of having that camo print on there as well. And I'm not usually a fan of camo print, but I think the way it's been done on the sock liner, the neoprene booty, I think it works well. But yeah, but this particular one, just not for me. And also we've got a better look at the Air Jordan 1 OG Rookie of the Year. This has got some really nice suede materials on it, and also the leather looks really nice. I don't know how limited it will be as well coming into the new year, because obviously Nike said that they were going to scale back, but I don't know actually when that is going to happen. But I think some pairs are going to be more limited than we expect, and then the prices will kind of, I think, get to the point where they'll start hovering around retail rather than going under retail. So for me, I'm not sure if I'd grab it straight away or just wait it out. I mean, I'm a smaller size anyway, so even if I had to go to the resale market, I don't think I'd be paying crazy prices. And also on the 23rd of January, you got a better look at the Air Jordan 11 Low Year of the Snake. This is more of a in the box. So, you know, it's a pretty nice sneaker. I think Jay, the sneaker guy, had these and, you know, looked at them about a month or so ago. And it's got that iridescent finish on where the patent leather usually is, with the snakeskin print. And it's a nice sneaker, but again, Jordan 11's not really too much of a fan of. And something which I do actually like is in spring 2025, we see Nike Air Max Plus Liquid Metal. But I'll be picking my battles at that time because there'll be so many sneakers releasing, and there's also a blue Air Max OG Plus colorway as well coming out, which I'm looking to grab. So this one might fall by the wayside because there's only so many amount of sneakers that you can grab. Also, just having a better build versus using plastic. And also on the 13th of February, you got the Nike Kobe 6 All-Star 2.0. This is another better look, and I actually think they've done a good job on these with the little stars are on there instead of the little snakeskin print patterns. So for me, I think it's a nice simple colorway, easy to rock. I'm not sure if I would actually wear them casually because I just find like these new type of basketball sneakers are a bit too sort of tight fitting for everyday use, and also the cushioning. Just feel again, I'd rather be wearing something a bit firmer and a bit more, I suppose, flat-footed versus wearing something like this where it's maximum cushioning and made more for the basketball court. And in spring 2025, we've got the Adidas Lightblaze Mock. I think these everyone was saying are a rip-off of the foam runners, and I think the only thing that they're ripping off is mainly the colour. But at the end of the day, Adidas were going to do this. I think my only question about any of these types of sneakers, if they become like foam runner replacement, are they going to use the same sort of foam material? And judging by what Adidas have released in the past, no, they don't. I've tried a bunch of them, and they all are sort of made up of really sort of hard plastic. And the foam runners, I'm not sure, the later models, but the earlier models were made of a mixture of algae and I guess some other foam material. I don't know what the material would be, but it just seemed to be totally different, and in terms of comfort totally different, and wearability totally different. But I think Adidas are really going to go the cheap route and just make these really hard plastic type footwear. And also in spring 2025, we've got the Nike Air Max TL 2.5, and this is in the green colorway. And I think this is a nice colorway as well. I did review the orange pair, which I didn't keep. For me, it's one of those ones where I feel like it's, again, a nice colorway, but the green is not going to do it for me. I think I need to have something like maybe blue, or even, going towards red color, I guess, for me to pick it up, because it feels more sort of OG colorways. But I know the TL, they had some varying different colors, not the standard colors that you'd see on Air Maxes, especially the OG colorways. And something which I am a fan of in spring 2025, we've got the Nike KD4 Real MVP, and this was a tribute to his mum, as I believe. But the trainers are really nice, both of these pairs. I don't know how limited they will be, but for basketball court, they look really cool, and the blue color I just really like anyway. And in spring 2025, we've got this CSEF Nike SB Dunk, and this one actually looks nice. I think it's the only thing that's probably slightly off kilter is the teal green color that's being used. But again, I actually think out of the SB Dunks that we've seen so far drop more recently, this one's quite cool actually, and quite sort of different. And I think maybe it's got a good shot at having popularity next year. And also in spring 2025, we've got the Nike Comfort Ride. This is Nike's take on the foam runner, so another one. They have been trying their best. I think this sneaker or piece of footwear looks cool. I'm not sure if it's as nice as the Adidas ones that are going to be releasing. But for me, I think, again, it just depends on the material that they're made out of. I'm willing to give them a try, but if they're made out of rigid plastic, then obviously it's a no-go. And then also spring 2025, we've got the Nike Air Force One Rose Gold. These are just a standard Air Force One with the silver swoosh, and again, nothing to really shout about. There seems to be quite a lot of Air Force Ones coming out next year, which is an odd thing because I've sort of said this before, but I thought Nike was scaling back on Air Force Ones and Jordan retros, and then other little things like Dunks. But as far as I see, they're still sort of carrying on. Maybe not as much as they were before, but there seems to be a lot of Air Force Ones next year. And also in spring 2025, we've got the Nike Zoom Vomero 5 Barely Volt, and this is a colorway that I think is nice and looks quite cool actually. Again, not something that I'd personally pick up, but I do think it's different to what we've been seeing from Vomeros. And same with this blue pair as well. See it in the game royal color. I think this is also another nice pair. And if you haven't got the sort of Vomero fatigue yet, then this is another one to grab. And this one might even be glow in the dark, because the TPU cage seems to be a white color. So maybe. And also in spring 2025, we've got the Dunk Low Year of the Snake. I think when you see the close-ups of these, the materials look really nice. So they might be slightly more premium than what we used to from a Dunk, and the liner as well seems to be made up of sort of satin. So I think these might be worth checking out. And I'm a sucker for the small swoosh on the toe box area as well. And also on the 30th of September, we've got the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Summit White. This is another sneaker that is quite cool looking. Again, I think it's got that sort of Italian hits where it's got the green on the back and the red outsole, and with the tongue label as well. But I'm not so keen on them. I've got quite a lot of grey sort of white sneakers, especially Jordan 1 Low. So I'm not, I don't think this is a must for me, but still a cool colorway. And also in fall 2025, we've got the Nike Air Foamposite Pro Pine Green. So this is a sneaker that's been re-retroed. I think it's again a cool silhouette. I'm used to kind of seeing the original Foamposites without the swoosh. So when I see something like this with the swoosh, it always kind of makes it a little bit off-putting, I guess. But they're kind of following on from the original Foamposites, and they're still nice and quite nice looking. And same for the Pearl version as well. I think this one out of the two was probably nicer and something that which I would normally go for. But again, I'm not itching to grab a pair of these, especially at the high price. And also in fall 2025, we've got the Air Jordan 3 El Grito. This one actually looks really nice. I think if that's got no elephant print on there and keeping it simple, I don't know, it may be, it might have more details on it, but it's a mock-up at the moment. And also in fall 2025, we've got the Nike SB Dunk Low Burgundy Crush. I think this is one that's just sort of wheeled out really. I don't think there's anything special going on here. Again, it's a mock-up, so we don't know what it's actually going to look like, but the colorway is just not, again, doing it for me. And also in 2025, we've got the Nike Kobe 6, and this is in the Protro Total Orange colorway. I think this was a PE maybe last year or the year before, and for me, this one changes it up in terms of the swoosh colour being from white to silver. So, again, a nice pair, and the Kobe 6 is a really cool looking sneaker in my opinion as well. And also we've got the Nike Air Force 1 Low in College Grey Suede. Nice colourway, neutral, simple. I'm sure the suede will be really nice in there. If they're making a big deal and putting that in the title, then I imagine it's got some nice sort of suede materials on this. So yeah, just a simple, easy to wear Nike Air Force 1. And then also we've also got the Nike Air Force 1 Low Metallic Royal. I think this one is more of a shiny type material on there, and seems to have quite a lot of breathability, having the holes all around the sneaker. So for that reason, it might be a good one to wear sort of springtime and maybe going towards autumn. And we're not finished there yet, so we've still got another Air Force 1. So this is also the cheetah denim colorway. So this one I'm not too much of a fan of. I think just not a fan of that cheetah print color with the pony hair, which I've sort of said before. But the denim, I don't mind it on a sneaker. So, but yeah, it's not bad, and it's okay. But that kind of rounds it up for this week.